I apologize that it's taken this long to return to TF2 history videos, but I am back nonetheless with the third Evil Daedalus tutorial of TF2, how to play the Scout. And the description, of course, reads that this was uploaded February 7th, 2008. Finally here. After a TF2 update rendered all of my footage useless, I had to recap a lot of footage and ended up with more than I could manage. Anyway, I couldn't fit everything into 10 minutes, so I had to split it up into 2 parts. Music credits are in the second video. Second part is here. Yes, so we are watching TF2 How to Play the Scout and its Addendum video. I didn't know that there was an upload limit back in the day on YouTube. 10 minutes. Or maybe that was just for his account. I don't know. But it's interesting that there was a limit. I'm just glad to get this out into the open so I can get working on other projects and free up disk space. It's somewhat rushed, but I still hope you can learn something from it. I've also started a public Steam group centered on my new server. And yes, I know the quality is horrible. I tried uploading it 3 times with 3 different codecs. Go watch the Stage 6 version when it comes out. Man. The group in question is the Manta NG group. I'll just join it right now. Because it's still an active group, surprisingly. So I'll just enter that group. Oop, wrong video. And so now, let's just get right into it, shall we? How to play the Scout. Oh my.
Oh no!
He's so cinematic with his videos. This is so cool.
Submarines.
And very hype music. I don't know what system he's using for this. I'm assuming it's the demo system. Whoa. Alright. Wow, he put up a... Apologies, my computer crashed. Anyways. So he put up some stats here. And by the way, yes, I am running this at the highest quality. Glorious 480. So we got scattergun pistol and the superior design of the baseball bat. Range, short, medium, long, and crit. So, because of damage, fall off, he's got to put different numbers up, but critical hits ignore damage fall off, which is great. Short range, 85 to 105 damage for the scattergun, 10 to 40 on medium, and don't bother for long range. Can confirm. Pistol, short range is 20, 10 to 15 for medium, and 8 to 9 for long. And 30 to 45 for the short range of the bat, no medium or long range. Crit for scattergun, pistol, and bat, respectively, are 180, 45, and 105. While lacking the head-on fighting capabilities of other classes, he excels in flanking, harassing, and taking out key targets. His speed makes him a very good flag runner, and he can exploit cracks in enemy defenses to quickly cap a control point that was thought to be secure. Very, very true.
Definitely, I would even spend my last dollar on a chicken's a guarantee I dance all summer now. Have any of you ever been to a shebeen when everyone, including the doorman, was lean? An equal amount of men to all birds from the bar.
Presenting the Scout.
Wicked piece of music, submarines.
Ooh.
Deep as the abyss. One microphone, 2 techniques with the flick of mind's wrist. Mine and yours, hers and his.
Good editing. The basics. The Scout isn't built for direct combat. Use your speed to flank enemies and attack them while they are focusing on something else. This is a mistake I see a lot of new Scouts make, and it's a mistake that I used to make a lot when I was a new Scout player too, right? Is that I thought because he was the first of the offensive classes and he was the fastest, he could go in head on and somehow get out of things fine. But his low health prevents that, so you really need to be careful. He's very much a spy in his own right, in the sense that flanking and catching the enemy by surprise is his greatest ability. if you catch the enemy by surprise, you have the advantage as scout, even against a heavy. He plays amazing. Oh shoot, I forgot, sorry. The double jump allows the scout to mess up an enemy's aim. Jumping in one direction, then bouncing midair towards the opposite direction decreases chances of getting shot. Yep. The scout's attacks must be quick. He can jump in, do damage, then quickly retreat before the enemy sets his sights on him. Also, sorry if I forget to read sometimes. I'm really focused on the gameplay because he plays really well. Also, movement is hypnotic, as our brains are. Medkits will be a frequent source of health, as most medics rarely heal scouts. True that. Retreating from a battle does not mean that it's lost. The scout's speed allows him to retreat from combat retreat from combat fast, heal, and attack the enemy under from another unexpected angle. Ooh. The scattergun does upwards of 100 damage point blank, but anything farther than short range won't be taking a lot of damage. The pistol does more damage than the primary at medium range. Sorry, I saw that then and got tripped up. These are all really good details to absorb. While good aim is something that does help the scout, approaching the enemy from his blind spot helps a lot more. Definitely. Definitely. Good aim is very key with scout. It's honestly helped me become a better sniper. Remember, get in, do damage, retreat before the enemy has a chance to counterattack. I like his tactic of moving through the window. Class strategies. Oh, that was some really good editing. Holy cow. The Heavy. This guy, I'm sorry, but can I just say, this guy's editing is amazing. It's like, it got better throughout the videos. Like, the Spy was pretty rudimentary and basic. Pyro was good. This is great. I love it. This is super engaging. Up close, the scatter cannon does a lot of damage, but that's where the minigun cuts everything up into ribbons. True. Killing a heavy isn't as hard as it seems. It's just a matter of attacking them when they are not looking. Very true, very true. Ooh. The trick is to damage the heavy until just before he realizes what's going on, then run away and attack from another angle. Sorry, did I miss any text? No, okay. First of all, folks, put down your lighters. Want to see a bonfire burning right beside you. Heavies are easy if they don't come with a medic. In that case, just avoid confrontation. Yeah, don't go against heavy medic as scout. That's a suicide run. However, if you want to take down a heavy fast, you can try circling him and jumping above his head. Oh man, that was clean. In short, find a heavy that doesn't know you're there, attack until he starts firing on you. Then attack him again when he's busy with something else. Good takedown. The soldier. The scatter cannon is effective at short range, but the soldier can just fire at his feet to kill you. This is true. Ooh. You must try to stay airborne as much as you can while confusing the soldier to your general direction. Yeah, staying off the ground is your best chance of surviving. This means alternating between jumping over his head and jumping around him at short to medium range. Ooh, nice slow cut. Soldiers can bounce splash damage onto you using walls, so confined spaces can be hazardous when fighting a soldier. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, people who use the direct hit obviously don't apply to this, but in general, yeah, you just... Splash damage is not very forgiving in Team Fortress 2. I think the only reason he gets out of that is because of the random crit. And never jump right in front of a soldier's face, or this happens. There's another more safer way to take down a soldier. Blast him a couple of times with the scattergun when he's not looking. Then run away and kill him with the pistol from a longer range.
Come skank with us. Come skank with us. You know what I mean? Sting them, swamp on them.
But once in a while, they fire one of those crit rockets, which can't seem to be dodged. Just can't seem to be dodged, yeah.
Watch as we coming.
The Pyro. Pyros aren't at all that dangerous unless you get caught in a closed space with no medkits around. The Flamer is inaccurate, meaning if you are moving a lot, the Pyro will not do much damage except for the afterburn. This is true. Most Pyros do not expect you to charge at them and jump over their heads. It is a risky maneuver, so do it when you can't really run away. He plays Scout way more creatively than I've ever seen Scout played. And like this is just with stock stock weapons. Like I know this is kind of a more boring analysis, mostly because like I don't have much to say on the editing because it's very much still the same the way he does things. But it's very interesting to see someone instruct someone on how to play the game. Like, I would be clueless as to how to play, how to teach someone how to play this game, other than just setting them up with it and just saying, you know, here you go, figure it out, because that's how most people learn. And this guy's actually explaining stuff in a way that I didn't think was possible to convey, and that sounds kind of silly, but I really didn't. So, I'm very fascinated by this. I wish I had this when I started playing. This probably would have saved me a lot of trouble unlearning a few bad habits about the game that I still use now. Yes, you can actually bat them to death if you wear them out and you have a med kit / meta candy. Generally not a great idea though. Type help to show all available commands. Oh, interesting. The afterburn does do 50 to 60 damage if you get touched by a flame, so take care. But the safest way to kill a Pyro is to run away from him while hitting him with the scattergun. Some will retreat trying to fool you.
Wait for it.
the song lyrics said wait for it too, which synced up really nicely. I wonder if that was intentional. Taking down an unaware Pyro involves blasting him, then quickly jumping away from the inevitable blaze. While the Flamer does sometimes have trouble hitting you, it can also kill you extremely quick at times, sorry. Ooh. In short, just keep away from them and keep hitting them while running away. They may try to lead you around a corner to burn you. Yeah. Pyros are generally a lot dumber nowadays from my own personal experience. They don't tend to do that as often anymore. That's a underused tactic that very much works. Believe me. And if you get burnt, run as fast as you can to get to a med kit, even if it means going through the pyro. The Demo Man. Fairly easy. Use the soldier tactics if they have their nade launcher out. Since their reload on their primary is so slow, you can try to use the bat on them when they're reloading. That is good. The only thing that could happen is a stray nade to the face. Yeah. The other thing they can do is run away and lay sticky bombs everywhere. Just avoid them and get point blank in that case. Or just shoot him with the pistol. Other scouts. This encounter is unpleasant since you can't run away from another scout. Surely, scout duels are interesting. What matters here is your aim, choice of weapon, and how well you can dodge. Primary for short-range fighting, pistol for longer-range shooting, or when your primary just runs empty. Spies. Remember how the scout could uncover spies by touching them in Team Fortress Classic? Whoa! Wait, I just realized that's a reference to Team Fortress Classic. Oh, man. I forgot that people, were still comparing it to that game. I never hear anyone talk about Team Fortress Classic anymore. Almost no one ever plays it. Kind of sad. The rule is simple. If you can't walk through a certain teammate, he's definitely a spy. A certain teammate, sorry. Can't see the text that well. Everyone can do it now, but since the scout is faster, he can spy check more people. A word of warning, though. If you're going to melee, expect stuff like this to happen. Ooh. Engineers. Plain easy. The only thing that could kill you is a surprise crit wrench. I mean, because they have a shotgun and a pistol also, basically the only thing they are, if you catch them alone, is a slower scout, so advantage. And a faster melee swing on the scouts too. Are they behind their sentries? Forget about it. Your teammates must take care of that. True, true. Medics. The tricky part here is aiming at them as they dance desperately in front of their patient, trying to warn him about you. Medics love being glued to their patients. After you kill the medic, run away. His patient will be pissed. Well, he'll chase you, yeah, if he didn't know you were there already. Most pull their bone saw out at you if you try... Well, the text went too fast. Frame by frame. If you try to cave their heads in. Okay. Just blast them in that case. Their bone saw has a high crit rate. Truly. Snipers. Chaos. Just don't stand still. Proceed to part 2. Oh, this is where annotations would show up. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much all it really takes, you know, is just don't stand still when fighting a sniper. Alright, let me switch it over. So this is how to play the scout addendum. You do remember how the pyro can circle strafe sentries. The scout can do it too, but only on low-level ones. You can do them on all of the ones, the level 3s are harder. He can also edge around corners to take them out, but only if the engineer is not there. Otherwise, you are just annoying the engineer, which can be good in some cases. Yeah, but only as a distraction. It doesn't last long if there's no teammate around to help you. This means you can sometimes take out sentries with the bat. Don't try this if you don't know what you're doing. It's difficult. Yeah, I have never even done it before. I daren't attempt it. Nice. And remember, when you're edging, you can't dodge, so anyone can surprise you with some well-aimed hate. Good spot. Now to discuss a funny, heavy vulnerability. You do remember how players of opposing teams cannot pass through each other? Well. Oh yeah, you can stand on his head, yep. Yeah, most don't see it coming. People still don't. I don't see anyone do it anymore. And it's like, it works, dude. The few times I have seen it, it works. It really does. The old ways are still impressive. Hey, he circled around him and he didn't even look. You can practice doing this on snipers. Their hats make nice platforms for you to stand on. That's true. Oh, shoot! You got him. Okay. You got both of them. Nice. And now, a tactic that is actually useful. Weapon heckling? What is that? It works this way. Take the pyro, for example. His flamer will kill you at close range, but if you stay out of it, he won't do damage. But your scattergun can, so he switches to his shotgun. At close range, his shotgun can't hit a scout bouncing everywhere on the screen. So you go in close and do damage. Yeah, unless the pyro has like exceptional timing and reaction speed, alongside aim and a bit of luck, that's a tough matchup. This causes him to switch to his flamer again, which takes a second, so you run away to medium range again. I almost said med range. This way, you exploit the range of the weapon the enemy is holding using the scout's speed. This is something I don't see very many people talk about at all, and it appears as though they forget to bring this up. Like when I was learning Scout, it took me forever to figure out that that's actually an optimal way to play him. Man, Valve should have hired this guy to make the tutorials for all the classes. This tactic works wonders against pyros, soldiers, heavies, demomen, and can be used on all the other classes to a certain extent. Weapon heckling, huh? If you stay at medium range against a soldier, he will sometimes switch to his shotgun. This is when you go in close and do massive damage. If you stay at medium range against a soldier... Oh, sorry. If he doesn't switch to the shotgun, his loss. He won't be able to hit you with a rocket from a medium distance. Soldiers nowadays are far more intuitive, so this is tougher, but it can still work. You just gotta play your cards right. You can also exploit the minigun's wind-up time. Oh, yes. Free shot. If you see a heavy with his gun idle, that's an invitation to do as much damage as you can until you hear his gun winding up. Yeah. Yeah. Whoop. Got out of there. Heckling can also be used to trick some classes into using their melee. If you try to bat someone, sometimes they'll switch to their melee. This is true. And then you just pop them off. You then switch to your scattergun and blast them while keeping your distance. Oh gosh, people hate that so much. People get so mad and so butthurt when people do that to them. It's great. It's great. When you're attacking medics, your goal is to either kill them or force them to pop their Uber early. If his patient turns on you, though, get the heck out of there and attack from another range. Ooh. Never underestimate the pistol. It does a lot more damage than the scattergun at medium range. Definitely, definitely. I just wish the bullet spread was slightly tighter. It's also useful for picking off wounded enemies. Yeah, nice finisher weapon. When demomen use their sticky nade launcher, get in and give them a hug. They can't detonate their bombs in time. True, true, true. Oddly enough, the medic's syringe gun can hurt you a lot at short range. Stay away and use the pistol. Yeah, the syringe gun is a weird one. Standing still also makes you a target for spies. Oh! You layered the peekaboo sound on top. That was nice. Oh! If you see a sniper taking aim at you, zigzag towards him while shooting with the pistol. Good shot. It still works. You can zigzag a ton. Snipers really do have difficult time predicting movement that's closer to them than medium range. Like if you're long range, it's less of a problem, but if you're any closer than long range, you exponentially increase the difficulty of the sniper's ability to track your head. Just in general, it is more difficult. And if you're at close range, he either has to pray for a quick scope or pray that he gets a random crit with his melee, because there is no way he is taking you down the way he wanted to. But above all, just have fun annoying the hell out of your enemies. That's what Scout's for. Wow. Blocked. They don't get it. The demo man hasn't... Dude, TF2 players still cannot look up. Oh, the soldier called him out. Shoot, man. That's a good one. That's a good one. Gameplay, recording, compiling, dataless. Intro choreography. Cup of Squirrels, Xenon, Cloud, and Mazo, I guess. Music credits: Pendulum, Submarines, Pendulum, Kingston Vampires, Pendulum, Another Planet, Jungle Sound Album. Control Crowd by waterflame.newgrounds.com. Nice fade out. Please stop asking me where I get my songs from. All right. Well, that was a spectacular little series of videos there. It's interesting because a lot of people will sometimes have similar tips in their tutorials for stuff, but never quite to the detail and the simple understanding that it needs to be, right? Like you'll see tutorials that for some reason need to be like, 10 minutes, 15 minutes long or something, when really you can absorb a ton of information between, oh, that's the wrong audio. Really, you can just sum it all up in like, 10 minutes tops. It's not that bad. I think this guy is a good example of how to do a tutorial video properly with very simple editing. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys actually click the link in the description to actually go and like this guy's video because he deserves it. And maybe a subscription, because why not, right? So with that, I will see you all next time. Like, subscribe, become a Patreon or YouTube member if you prefer, and I will see you guys later.